Good Thursday to you. It's about midday now. Loudoun weather outlook for today and into the extended, but we'll start off with today that we're here in the middle part of Loudoun County, Virginia. This is a weather front, app.weatherfront.com. Great tool. Definitely recommend it. It's new now out on Android as of today. So cool stuff. I really like this app a lot. But we're going to go ahead and push through the different hours here as we go through the day on this model to show you when it thinks that showers and storms could pop up. So here we are. We're looking at the wrong piece of information. So I want to look at when thunderstorms could pop here. So we'll go forward in time. You see the time stamp up here. Remember, models take several hours to complete. That's why this is a little delayed. And then it's showing between 1 and 2 p.m. here on the NAM model that storms could be popping out in Virginia and in Loudoun County. We'll have to watch radar. Right now, there's nothing on radar at all, but these things show that they're just popping up in the heat of the day, and then kind of that's it for us. Bigger storms go and fire to the east of our area, and then we're pretty much clear for the rest of the day, and then we're already into tomorrow at this point. But that is different than a different model we have, which is another convective short-range model called the HRRR. It's a mouthful, but I'm going to go back in time here. So don't worry, I'm going back in time. So again, here we are now this morning, and then we're going to go up. So here's 1 and 2 p.m. here on this model, and you see nothing is showing up. But it's not until 4, and between 4 and about 6 or 7 p.m. we have showers and storms through the area. That is when I think it's going to happen. It seems better as far as the heating of the day and things in the NAM model is early, but we'll definitely watch radar to see if maybe I happen to be wrong. So what does radar look like at this point in time? Let's just make sure we're focused on, the our radar screen here. So here we are, and what you're seeing here is a lot of moisture in the air. And boy, was it foggy this morning. That's why it's picking up like this with the scattered info. But here's maybe a cell here all the way out in West Virginia. It's pretty far away. Nothing really happening as of today right now. So we'll look between that time, around that time, to see what's going on. And as far as outlooks go for severe weather today, Storm Prediction Center has issued a marginal risk for a isolated severe storm today. I think with all the heat and humidity, it's very possible. They also issued this on Friday as well for us, and I think that makes total sense. On Saturday, not for us, just a general thunderstorm chance, which I do think we'll see some showers and storms on Saturday. All right, let's go ahead and quickly go through the model forecast. Okay, so this is a GFS model. This is a not quite as local outlook here, and we're going to go ahead and go into time. It does show scattered showers and storms today and tomorrow. It's Friday. Then we go and see Saturday as well, some scattered showers and storms. As of now, Sunday is showing up as dry on the forecast models. Don't know if that's going to come true, but it looks like early Sunday morning, well, probably late Sunday evening, Saturday evening into Saturday night. Showers and storms will move through, and then that clears out, so that Sunday, for the most part, is dry. Here's the Bermuda High. This guy is the pumper of both heat and humidity into the area, and we're going to see that all next week. Oh, it's to start the week off. And with the high heights, we're looking at like low to mid 90s as we go to Monday and Tuesday. And then by Wednesday, we start to see the influence of more moisture and precipitation, and it's going to drive the temperatures down some. So that Wednesday we're only in the mid 80s, but we got to watch because that could be quite a bit of moisture with this. Also, potential for severe weather middle of next week. Going to have to see exactly how things play out. If it's really cloudy, maybe that wouldn't happen. Now, here's the thing: we're on the axis here, or not the axis, but the dividing between highs to the north and hot to the south, and so there's a weakness, which could mean some thunderstorm complexes get going next week. We'll just have to see if that comes true, because if it does, we could have something come through the area with a lot of moisture and precipitation. But ultimately, by the later part of next week, so we're all the way a week from now, high pressure system is coming out of the northern branch here, the northern part, and it's bringing cooler air. Which is nice. Not saying it's cold or really cool. I mean, it's summertime, but we're talking low to mid 80s versus maybe mid to upper 80s for sure. So the trend here, at least on what I see with the forecast model, is that it is a little cooler than normal, and this high is even more dramatically out of the north. But this is way, way, way far out there in the extended. So whether or not that comes true and or comes even through the area, may have a hard time pushing through. But this has been consistently showing up on models that by the middle part and around the 20th or so, we could have a cooler pattern set up for a brief period of time before I think obviously we'll get shunted out of here. Little, quick little taste of fall in a way. I don't think so. It's just a pseudo little taste. But anyway, that's what we're going to see. So if I go to the temperature anomalies, I'm going to run rapidly through this. So this is going to be way too long. Let me just go through that. And so here we're going into the future again. Look at the Friday. We're seeing temperatures, pretty warm, hot and humid. All the way Sunday, Monday, these are 10, 12 degrees above normal. Remember this time of the year, mid 90s, low to mid 90s, 80s. Sorry, mid 80s is what we're talking about. But with these 10 degree above normal, that makes it low to mid 90s. So we'll see if that comes true by Tuesday as well as a very, very hot. That may be the hottest day. Highs around 93, 94, 95 degrees. And then as this moisture comes in and the cool air tries to invade from the north, it's going to push us back towards normal temperatures. And then eventually maybe below normal temperatures if we get things to work out right. And that's what I'm showing. This is really far off in the extended. And this is that cool air, like I said, that could push in here. But looks brief. I mean, and then it looks like it's going to turn around. Heat's building back in the country. So, we'll probably be riding pretty close to normal as we end around the 22nd or so, if these models are true. And just to note on that, that is what the Climate Prediction Center is showing. The Climate Prediction Center puts out a 6 to 10 and an 8 to 14 day look. You can see we're headed, somewhat above normal there, but look towards normal in the long range. So again, low to mid 80s. It was looking a little bit cooler maybe yesterday in some of the models, but I think that looks pretty right as far as what I could see. All right, that's a long forecast outlook. I do think I should give you the overall forecast for precip. It does look like about an inch or so of rain over the next 7 days. That will be very, very helpful, as we really do need the rain to continue to make dents in the drought, which looks better today on the outlook. And also, just of note, the Climate Prediction Center was saying that maybe we would end the drought this month. We'll have to see if that comes true. Not sure we're going to make it with these, inch here or there throughout the month. But we can hope. Have a good one.